What's up, guys? It's Monday. How are you? Guess what? I'm going to warn you right now. I'm not sick anymore, and I feel fantastic, and you've been warned. But remember the other night, before we start, remember the other night when one of y'all told me that there was a Stevie Nicks Barbie? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember how I was like, what? That's a thing? And then I had to order one. Do you remember? Do you remember? Well, guess what came in today? Guess what came in today? So I opened the box because that was like Fort Knox to get into. Okay? But I didn't open the wrapping paper yet. I thought I would do that with you guys. You want to open the Stevie Nicks Barbie with me? The answer is yes. It is kind of ripped a little bit getting it out of the box, just so you know. But I'm not opening the box. But I want to open this. Are you ready? Yeah? Yeah? Because y'all wanted to support my habit. Ready? That's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck. I'm super stoked. That's badass. There you go. Y'all supported my habit, and I had to have a Stevie Nicks Barbie. There you go. There is the Stevie Nicks Barbie. I'll find her a really cool place back here somewhere tomorrow or later tonight. Probably later tonight. So, yeah. That's y'all. Because the other night, you guys, someone told me that was a thing. I didn't know. And I had to order it. You don't want to know how much I paid for it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. But these bracelets are a little tight, and I don't know if they're going to work out well, but we're going to try it. Are we ready? Here we go, loop-de-loo, right? Let's do some Reiki, okay? Probably going to do about 45 minutes or so, and then we're going to bust into Zodiac reads. I will not be live on YouTube tonight because I'm a dumbass and I forgot my phone at the shop, my second phone. In the meantime, though, you can do these first few hand positions with me, or you can simply enjoy. The only thing I ask is that these first 6 hand positions, when I say take a deep breath, I want you to take a breath all the way in, as much as you can, and all the way out, okay? It's going to help your blood pressure. It's going to help your anxiety, help your heart. All right, ready? First deep breath. Second deep breath. Not first, second deep breath. I can count. Third deep breath. Fourth deep breath. Fifth deep breath. Sixth deep breath. I think it's this bracelet. We're just gonna not do that bracelet. Better. Let's ground, yeah? Yeah? to go through the chakras a little slow this evening, just because we didn't do really any Reiki this last week because I didn't feel very good. All right. Yes, the readings will be posted to YouTube, but not the Reiki. Ready for the sacral? Thank you, Adeline. Ooh, I'm going to sneeze. I hate that. I can feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Never mind. Yeah, I was pretty sick last week. Just light fever, headache, tired, and I didn't want to do Reiki, and I don't know, you know what I mean? Like my energy wasn't there. All right. Ready for the solar plexus? I just shifted something over there without meaning to shift it. I'm happy to see you guys too. I will say I've been taking a lot of zinc over the last 4 days, and I feel like that really did help. That right there, yeah, that's an owl. All right. Ready for this one? Ready for this one? Yeah? Ready? Breathe. Thank you guys for all the likes and all the follows. I appreciate it. Last week was rough. Last week was rough. It was rough on me. I know it was rough on y'all. So we're going to work a little extra on the heart chakra. It wasn't just you. That new moon in Aquarius was rough as fuck. All right, just breathe. Ready for the throat chakra? Yeah? Once you swallow, when you can. All right, ready for the third eye? We're going to do that a little differently too. I know usually I turn it like a dial, but we're not going to do that because all of these solar flares have either got your gifts and abilities heightened to a painful level or they've turned them off. Just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Breathe. Ready for the crown chakra? Yeah? Ready? Breathe. 1, 2, 3. So I know somebody's asking about the Earth star and the Soul Star. I'm not going to do those tonight just because it was such a shit week last week. Let's get this in line right now. We'll do those on Thursday, okay? So I haven't done the left side, right side in a while, so we're going to do that. We're going to start with this side over here. Ready? Just breathe. Ready for the other side? All right. We're going to put it both sides back together, okay? I want you to just breathe, okay? Big deep breaths. do a little different this evening. I'm going to ask you guys to do this at any time. Feel free to do my favorite part, okay? If y'all are new, my favorite part is just putting something good in the chat. We all need it really, really badly, myself included, okay? But it's just something maybe either you needed to hear today, this weekend, when you were at your lowest, or you feel like somebody else needs to hear. While you're doing that, we're going to do two things at the same time. We're going to manifest and we're going to let go of some shit, okay? So if you want to put something that you're manifesting, then I want you to make sure you assign it a number. Your lucky number, your favorite number, whatever you want to call it. Once you put that in, I want you to put what you're letting go of. And I just want you to put zeros. That's it. No one really needs to see what it is you're letting go of, but it's like, let's trade. I want this and I'm willing to give this. Okay? Does that make sense? Breathe in. Are you breathing? Big breath. How many of you guys have seen a comment that you really needed to see? I know I have. Yeah. Oh, we have a paid player that's not wanting to stay in place. Hold on. I love you right back. So I have all of my lives up for the rest of the week. So if you guys make sure that you register for them, it will remind you when I'm on. Holy shit, I just realized there's 3,800 people on this team. Thank you so much for the fireworks. Breathe. All right. Now let's let go of some shit. Yeah? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Let's go with the shit. Ready? What you letting go of? What are you letting go of? What popped up with this new moon on Friday that you went, yeah, I'm done with that? What popped up? Is it a person? Is it a situation? Is it a habit? Is it a thing? What are you letting go of? Are you ready to actually let go of it? Breathe. There's a no tolerance policy tonight. Moz, mute away. Guys, you come in here with the intent of being disrespectful, rude, hateful, my Moz will mute you. This is a safe space. We don't talk about other creators. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about any of the bullshit. Y'all can talk about that later. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I hope that you have the life you absolutely deserve, sugar. Bless you. Bless your little heart. Breathe. Thank you for all the roses. Thank you, Allison, for the big old jellies. Gotta suck down some boba. My sugar was dropping a while ago. It's almost spring. Y'all realize that? In like a month, it'll be the spring solstice. What are you manifesting? What are you bringing in? Thank you, guys. Breathe. Thank you, Jade. These ones don't want to work as well. For the bow. Thank you, Cameron, for subscribing. Thank you, Sea Witch. Ooh, my arms are out of practice. They are already jello. 40 minutes and they're jello. It's okay. Jello arms. Thank you, Phoenix. For the galaxy. I love that name. Ooh, my arms are absolute jello right now. So we're going to turn that down, and then I'm going to start reading for the Zodiacs here in just a second. But before I do, I hope... Let me start a different way. I know that this last new moon was bullshit. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. We'll just call it what it is. It was bullshit. I know a lot of you guys had really, really horrible weekends. You had a horrible week last week. Thank you for that. Leading up to this new moon was horrible. Leading after this new moon, not leading, but following this new moon, this weekend was horrible. But here's the thing, and this is what I want you guys to remember. And I've actually had to keep telling myself this over the weekend because I had a really weird, rough week last week. Really rough week. It didn't help that I didn't feel good. I'm just going to say some of y'all may have noticed I'm no longer wearing a ring. Yes? Okay. We'll leave it at that. But in spite of all of that, here's the thing that I've been having to tell myself all weekend, and I want y'all to remember it too. Rejection is protection. If there was something that got removed from your life with this new moon, A, it wasn't for you. B, it paves the way for something better. Okay? You have to move things out of that bucket. If that bucket's full, you can't put anything else in it. So you have to take things out of the bucket to put something else in. So if you guys had massive things removed and now there's a big hole, an empty space in the bucket, guess what? That means something better can come in. Yes? Rejection is protection. I want you guys to remember that. Okay? The people that are supposed to be in your path will always be there. Whether they come in and out, or whether they come in for a little bit and then back out, or whether they're there for 20, 30, 40, 90, 200 years. Okay? The people that are supposed to be in your path will be in your path. And one of the things that I annoy myself saying, thank you for that, and I have for a long time, is this. You ready? It is what it is. It was what it was. And it will be what it will be. I want you to remember that. Okay? It was what it was. It will be what it will be. Okay? Yes? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I promise. It sucks in the moment. But I promise when you look back, thank you for that. All right then. I promise when you look back later and you drop your cards on the floor, you'll realize that those things were removed from your life on purpose. I find it interesting that this is the card that fell on the floor. So I wanted to look at it. Just one fell on the floor. Just one. Anubis is the Egyptian god of the dead. He helps to pull people in, place them where they're supposed to be, or send you back if it's not your time yet. Judgment, basically. Anyone else find that a wonderful coincidence while we were talking about letting things go? Thank you, Anubis. I appreciate it. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. I don't believe in them. Nothing is an accident. Just saying what I'm saying. And here's the thing, as I'm drawing for the Capricorns, for those of you guys that have never watched me read, I always start with Capricorn and go around to Sagittarius. Here's the thing that I want you guys to remember. When something gets removed from your path or from your life, and you look back a couple days, a week, a month, whatever later, and you look in the mirror and you go, I look different. Look different. I look more like myself. I look more like this. I look more like that, whatever it is. And you realize that a situation, a job, a person, a thing, whatever, when you realize that that thing was draining a little bit of who you were, or if you were lowering your shine for something, someone, a place, whatever, it obviously wasn't for you, was it? It obviously wasn't for you, was it? All right, Capricorns, we ready? Okay. One of my favorite cards in the deck. Capricorns, you have the Traveler, which is the keeper of the crossroads. This is restlessness, independence, and appraisal. And then you have Stillness, which seems very contradictory, doesn't it? I'm gonna leave that last card down there for just a minute. Capricorns, this is completely a week of appraisal. This is completely a week of appraisal, okay? You're feeling really restless. You're wanting to jump. You're wanting to do things. You're wanting to... Capricorns are not known for sitting still. Every single Capricorn I know seems like they were born with permanent, severe, mega, the worst ADHD ever. They are an idea sign. They love ideas. And if they have an idea, they're going to jump on that idea. The problem is, Capricorns, every now and then, you have to actually be a little still. You have to appraise where you are in life. You have to see where it is you're supposed to be going. Last week was a shit show, Capricorns. Can we agree? I mean, most zodiac signs, we could agree. Last week was a shit show. So Capricorns, this is a week to gather up everything. Circle the wagons, shore up your defenses, check your stocks, reorder supplies, get all of your ammunition back up. It's time to be kind of still and pay attention this week. It's an insane week of amazing things. I haven't released my astrological forecast for the week, but just wait, it's coming. It'll be on here in just a little bit when I get done with this. But Caps, it's a week of appraisal. Look at where you are. Look at what got removed from your life with that full moon and where you're going forward. Because here's the thing. This is the abundance card, Capricorns. In other words, this weekend is full of abundance for you. As long as you can take the time to sit still, to kind of calm down, to appraise where you're going, that's going to affect how much abundance is coming into your life going forward, starting with this weekend. All right, Capricorns? So when you have ideas, write them down. This week is not the week to implement new ideas. This weekend is. All right, Caps? Capiche? Got it? Stones for Capricorns. You know, tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Capricorns, you need that eye of the tiger. Play that song all week if you want to. Tiger's eye. Caps. Every single one of you, I don't care if you're a Capricorn or not, every single one of you should have a fucking tiger's eye. If you don't, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Tiger's eye is everywhere. Tiger's eye is everywhere. Tiger's eye is a fantastic stone of protection, but it's also a stone of luck and abundance. All right. My little Aquarius friends. My little Aquarius friends. We ready? So, I have some interesting things coming up this week. It's a busy, busy week. As y'all know, Wednesday is V-Day. So I'm doing two different things for those of you guys that celebrate Valentine's Day. And maybe you need some self-love or you need some, you know, come hither things. Wednesday at the shop, we'll be making some self-love bundles as well as some come to me bundles. You can get yours ordered right now if you'd like. However, for those of you guys that are like, fuck Valentine's Day, guess what I'm doing Wednesday night? We're going to burn some shit. We're going to cut some cords and we're going to let some shit go. I'm going to start with my own. I usually don't. But we're going to start with mine. Would you like me to burn some shit out of your life? Do you need a cord cutting? I got you. What better day to do it than on Valentine's Day? So we're going to do an anti-Valentine's Day burn on Wednesday night. So I hope you'll come join me. Bring your popcorn. Bring your dinner. Get your drinks next to you. Get ready to go. We're going to burn some shit. The answer is yes. Just let it happen. Thank you for all the gifts. Come on now. That was funny. Anti-V-Day. Get it? I think it's funny. I think I'm funny. Here we go, Aquarius. Save me from myself, Aquarius. Interesting colors. Okay. All right. Aquarius, you guys start with the Master of the Great Hunt. This is authority and the hunt and natural balance. Then you have wisdom. Then you also have stillness. And I shuffled a lot before this card came out. So you can't make this shit up. Notice the deep, darker colors of these, okay? This is a passion card. This is a card of moving forward. It's a card of hunting down what you want. It's a card of ambition, but it's also a card of balance, okay? And I want you to notice that even in the bottom of the wisdom card, there's some yellows and so on. But in a natural balance, Aquarius, there are always going to be very stupid things. And there are always going to be very wise things. So last week, Aquarius, was a very stupid week for you. It wasn't just that it was hard. It was a shit week. It was just stupid. I guarantee every Aquarius sitting in here or listening to this later went, this is stupid. At least 10 times last week. Probably 10 times a day. If you're anything like me, 10 times a day last week. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is stupid. This week, Aquarius, all of those things that happened, you're going to gain the wisdom from it this week. Okay? Expect there to be a lot of times this week. You may just be sitting still. You may just be, you know, pondering about some things and those little smack in the head things pop up like, oh my God, that's why blah, 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 blah. That's why blah, 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 blah. Expect to have a lot of those little bitty epiphanies this week, Aquarius, to the point it's probably going to blow your mind on a daily basis. I'm just letting you know. But here's the thing, Aquarius, and this is one thing. Aquariuses never really have a problem with being still. They never really have a problem with not peopling. Every Aquarius I have ever known doesn't want to people. Like my sister's an Aquarius. I've had some very good friends that were Aquariuses. I've had some great relationships that were Aquariuses. They have no problem not peopling. If there was ever a sign that was the cover for agoraphobia, it would be an Aquarius. It would be Aquarius. It just would. It just would. So Aquarius, let your full Aquarius flag fly this week. Be still. Relax. Chill. Spend the weekend at home. Okay? Or just still somewhere. Somewhere you go and you don't have to be around people. Like if you need to take a drive and go camping. Well, I don't know if you want to with the weather being the way it is. But you know what I'm saying. Be still, Aquarius. Be still. Okay? Now, please don't take that as me making fun of anybody that had agoraphobia. Because somebody's going to make that comment. Don't take it as that. I have had agoraphobia before, and I have to fight not staying at home and never going outside. So I understand, okay? I'm making fun of it because been there, done that. It fucking sucks, but it's great at the same time. So I'm just gonna say. So Aquarius, I'm actually gonna say kambaba jasper. Kambaba jasper, okay? Looks like this. It's this beautiful green with these deep dark areas in it. It's pretty common. It's really easy to find. Almost every metaphysical shop should carry kambaba jasper. It's a stone of calm, of balance. I love this one because it's got little weird faces all in it. But kambaba jasper, okay? Kambaba jasper. I'm trying not to eat in front of you guys, but I know my sugar's like doing that thing. Don't look. Who's next? It'll be my little Pisces friends. Okay, Pisces. Calm down. Calm down. So, just so you guys know, if you're waiting on orders, chances are it's probably already almost to your house, unless you just placed it. And I saw a lot of you in the comments were like, ooh, I got my 113. Ooh, I got this. I got this. A lot of stuff is going out. All of the Tucson gem boxes will be going out tomorrow. We got them all packaged up, finished packaging them up today. Post office is going to hate me. Don't really care. Also, all of the things from the Sedona, the bracelets, all of that will be going out by Wednesday. I hired somebody to come in a couple days a week and just help with shipping. They used to handle shipping for a large place, and so they were on it. Like, they packed, I think, almost 60 orders for me today. Like, it was great. So, just saying. Let us get caught up on the messages. There are a ton of them. It is me and Sass and Christine and everybody, Mahala, Brody, all of those people. We're all trying to get everything done. So let us get caught up with everything. We're trying to get to everybody. So be patient, okay? Be patient. We're streamlining some shit so y'all can get your shit better, okay? Yes, the answer is yes. I appreciate those of you guys that have been super, super patient. I really, really do. So I'll probably be throwing some extra goodies here and there and some orders. All right. Oh, man. Well, I don't want to use the word, but here we go. We have feral Pisces this week. Pisces, you guys start off with Set, which is short-sighted narcissism and ambition. We're going to go with the ambition here because, and I want you to look at the colors, then you have take risks, then you have adventures. There is a huge bird there. There is a huge bird there. Lots of wings, lots of movement, lots of ambition, lots of risk taking. Now, here's the thing. Pisces usually aren't really risk takers. If you guys know any Pisces, they're not usually risk takers. They rule with their emotions, but their gut is usually right the fuck on. So they don't do anything unless their gut tells them 100%. Let's do this. Like, Pisces are one of the most emotional signs, but their gut is 98% right on, because I know some of you Pisces have gotten blindsided just like the rest of us. But when it comes to intuitive and listening to their emotions, Pisces are fucking on it. So when we have a week where Pisces have a lot of movement, where there's a lot of go, 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 risk taking, Pisces don't really take a lot of risks. They have to calculate. Like, I think Pisces is probably the only sign that is on par with Capricorn and Virgo and Scorpio with, I'm not going to take a risk unless I know that every single way it could possibly work out is going to be good. Like, so for Pisces to take risks, to be ambitious, and to go on adventures, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So So for those of you guys that have Pisces in your life, just know that it's a feral Pisces week. And for those of you Pisces, fucking get it, Pisces. Oh my God. Pisces, if there was ever a time for you to undergo something new, whether it's a business venture, going out on a date, going someplace, whatever that risk is, Pisces, Set usually is a not so great deity, a not so great card to pull up. But that ambition is second to fucking none. You couple that with this and with adventures, Pisces, take the jump. Okay? Take the risk. It's worth it. It's fucking worth it. Okay? Get it, get it, get it, Pisces. So, stones for Pisces. Malachite or pyrite. Malachite's going to be my first pick. Pyrite's going to be my second. Jade is going to be my third, just in case you don't have the other two. Because unfortunately, we all know that malachite is stupid expensive. Okay? But malachite, pyrite, or jade. Or all three. Fuck, I don't care. Get it, Pisces. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, Pisces. Who cares if that person's proud of you? Love, I'm proud of you. Everybody here is proud of you. You don't need validation from that person. All right. That brings me to Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Where's my Aries gang at? Taking me a second to get your cards here, Aries. Coming out in clumps at the end here. All right, Aries. That took a second. Well, what would be right under feral? What would be right under feral? Because we don't really have feral Aries this week, which is probably a good fucking thing. Feral Pisces is enough. There's only like one little saving grace here that keeps it from being feral Aries. Wild is pretty good, but there's a little bit of a rein in here. Controlled burn. There we go. We have controlled burn Aries this week. Thank you for that, Josh. You all start off with Lilith, which is animism, it's hunger, it's diligence, it's moving forward, it's that sexual magnetism. Then, I shit you not, you also have the diligence card. Josh, thank you for all those. You also have the diligence card. And here's the only thing that keeps you guys from being full-on feral. That's the community card. I know, right? Y'all took forever to draw this out. So we're going to talk about this, and then we're going to talk about this, because this is y'all's weekend. So, this week, Aries, you are laser fucking focused. But at the same time, you are a bull in the china closet. Maybe not quite a china closet. Maybe a china room. And most of the china is protected. And you're kind of a careful bull. You're only breaking specific things. You're only breaking specific things. Okay, Aries? So here's the thing. If you need something cut off this week, if you need the right words to say to let somebody or something go out of your life, I'd recommend an Aries. I would totally recommend an Aries. Because they have it completely on. I'm going to grab some candy because I can feel that my sugar is doing the downward thing. Aries, here's the thing. If there was something that you really wanted to start over the last couple of weeks, I know I'm being loud. Forgive me. If there was really something you wanted to start over the last couple of weeks And the universe kept on making sure that you couldn't start it. This is the week to do so. But, there's a but. This card right here, you have to be dedicated to it this week. Period. Don't start 5 or 6 things at the same time. One thing at a time, Aries. And I know that is really hard for you because you're a cardinal sign. And you want to do all the things. But with that Lilith card there, that always comes with a warning too. Aries, your confidence, your magnetism, all of that raw power that you hold in you this week, you're going to draw some people to you. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You know exactly what I'm saying. That has its good and its bad. Okay? The problem is, Aries, you can't really turn it off. You can't turn it off this week. When this card pops up, you can't really turn that magnetism off. It is. It just is. It just is. Okay? But the thing I love about it is this. And this is a community card. Aries, this next weekend, you guys need to spend time with people that you love, doing something you care about. If you are a volunteer, if you do volunteer work, whatever. This coming weekend is absolutely the weekend to do it. Okay? This magnetism will help you fix problems, whether it's with friends, family, volunteer work, whatever. This magnetism, you have a wonderful ability this week to be able to help people solve problems, okay? That does not mean, y'all, to go run to your Aries friends for every little problem you have. They're going to get tired of it, and they're going to tell you to shut up. Because Aries are not very calm about telling you to get out of their face. So, Aries, use your Lilith powers for good. I think I'm funny. All right. Stones for Aries. I'm going to say carnelian. It's going to make that fiery aspect of you happy. But the creative part of the carnelian is what you want. Because with that Lilith magnetism and that diligence card, being able to solve problems this week, perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Who does that bring me to? My petty Bettys, the Tauruses. Where's my Tauruses at? Where's my Tauruses at? Shit. Taurus. Calm down. Have y'all ever told a Taurus to calm down? Have y'all ever told the Taurus to calm down? I'm just saying. If y'all want to see someone's head spin, like a la Exorcist, spitting pea soup everywhere, go tell a Taurus to calm down when they are at the height of an emotion. I mean, don't really. Really telling any earth sign to calm down once you have finally set them off. I don't care. Taurus is by far the worst. Taurus, then Capricorn, then Virgo. We're going to do it that way. Because a Taurus's head will fucking spin. They will laser eye cut you in half. Like a Capricorn's just going to stare a hole through you and then eviscerate you later. And a Virgo is just going to go, okay. And they're going to go home and then they're going to eviscerate you like 10 years down the road. I mean, all of them are going to eviscerate you 10 years down the road. But the Virgo is really going to cut you off at the knees. But anyway, I digress. I digress. All right, Tauruses. Okay. Tauruses, you start off with Morgan Le Fay, which is growth and atonement and deceit. Then you threw this other card at me, and I left it exactly the way it fell, and that is the Enlightenment card, and it's sideways. Then you have the Security card. So let's chat. Now, I'm gonna preempt this with It's just the cards. It's not me. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to hate me, Taurus. You're not allowed to get mad at me. You're not allowed. I love you. I will never tell you calm down. I promise. I love you. Taurus says, this is a week of growth. This is a week of growth. Now, I don't mean shadow work. I mean growth. All that stuff that was removed from your life last week, all of that stuff that was removed this last weekend, all the things you've been going through lately, it's a week of growth. So when growth happens, a lot of times we feel stupid, okay? That's why this enlightenment is sideways. So Taurus, when you have the moments this week where you're growing and you're moving forward and you're going, I feel dumb. Like, I feel dumb. I don't know this. How am I supposed to know this? I thought I knew this, but I don't. When you guys feel that way this week, Taurus, I want you to remember this. That is exactly the moment you're going through growth. Every single culture has a saying that the wise man knows what he doesn't know. As you guys go further in your job, as you go further on your spiritual path, as you go further with your kids, as you go further, just further in life, it doesn't even matter what, you're going to start to realize how much you actually don't know. I see it on TikTok constantly. People that are just getting into something, they know everything. They know everything. I just started learning about electronics 3 days ago, but I know everything. Like, why can't you do it like this and this and this? And eventually they get the shit shocked out of them and they go, oh, that's why. Okay. And then you realize what you don't know. It's kind of going to be that kind of week, Taurus is, okay? So when you have all these things happen and you're like, fuck, I should have known that. Fuck, I should have known that. Or all these things happen and you go, damn, I got to learn this or I got to learn that. It's part of growth, Taurus. It's part of growth. It's a good thing. The good thing is this. Well, the other good thing is this. This is the security card. Meaning it is a fantastic week for you to have these epiphanies in. Because sometimes when we have these epiphanies and we're going through these intense periods of growth, we feel very, very vulnerable. Very vulnerable. So if you guys have a Taurus in your life, just know that they are feeling mega vulnerable this week. Just love them. Okay? Just love them. Tauruses, I promise you're safe. I promise you're safe. I promise everybody around you is a safe space. We're all here for you, okay? And if somebody is not here for you, then you need to send them my way and I'll happily spiritually throat punch them for you, okay? I got you. I love you. I got you, okay? It's a secure week, Taurus. It's a good week to have these little I don't know moments. And I want you to remember, Taurus, a wise man knows what he doesn't know. Okay? So when you realize this week that there's a lot of holes in your knowledge, it means you're growing. Okay? Stones for Taurus. I'm actually going to say fluorite. Fluorite is a great problem-solving stone. It's a stone that helps with intelligence. It's a stone that helps you see something clearly. And if you can pair that with clear quartz, that's it right there, okay? Fluorite and clear quartz. Doesn't matter what color fluorite, all right? Just saying. All right. Would that be my Geminis? I didn't get y'all mixed up this week. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me? The answer is yes. You should be proud of me. I'm proud of me. Wow, Gemini. That took an awful long time to get an anchor card. If you guys are new to watching me, I have been reading professionally since 2014. I'm not going to give you the big spiel of all of it. But when I say professionally, I don't just mean, you know, in my living room for my friends. I mean, as in I worked for, my very first job was as a reader on a massive site. So I was reading before that. So I pay really close attention to how cards shuffle and how they fall. Okay? It took me a while to get your anchor card. So Gemini, before I ever turn these over, I have a feeling it's going to be a week where you're going to be working on your grounding, and you're going to be pinging here to here to here to here to here to here. Okay? Okay? Okay. All right, Geminis, you ready? Let's have a chat. We have angry Geminis this week. We have angry Geminis this week. You guys have the Queen of the Shadows. This is wrath and instability and suspicion. Okay? Kind of sums up exactly what I said was going to happen. Yeah? Kind of sums up exactly what I said was going to happen. Now, let's start here, Gemini. Be careful. Don't bite everybody's head off this week, because you're just going to kind of be on edge a little bit. When Geminis get their focus spread out, when you have too many irons in the fire, I know that y'all are one of two ways. Every single Gemini I have ever known is this way, okay? If you get too much going on, either you shut completely down, like, I'm going to be over here in my pajamas, fucking drinking wine all week, and fuck you. Or you try to do everything yourself and don't let anybody help you. There is no in between. There is no in between. So you're going to be swinging wildly this week with that, Geminis. Okay? The wrath, it's just an angry week. It's just an angry week, Geminis. Okay? But here's the thing I love. Even though this is like the underlying theme of your week, you do have the focus card and you do have the flexibility card. Okay? So it's not going to be a complete shit show of a week. Just make sure that you're really protecting your focus this week. That is your mantra, Gemini, for the week. I'm protecting my focus. And if you need to tell someone that, okay, let me just pause for a minute. That's not just for Geminis, but Geminis, it's especially for you this week. It's something that I learned in like 2020. And I lose it every now and then. I have to remind myself. Y'all need to protect your focus. You need to protect your focus. You protect your car. You protect your house. You protect your kids. You protect yourself. You protect all these things. But when you protect your focus, that is like protecting the crown jewels. Okay? Geminis, protect your focus this week. Even if your focus is pinging off of 95 different things, protect your focus. This means that if you have to have a hard talk with yourself this week, you know, like, look, bitch, I need you to get your act together. We can't do 9 projects at the same time. Focus on this. And then let's do that. Like, make yourself a list, whatever you need to do, Geminis. Okay? But here's the thing. Protect that focus. Eyes on the prize. You have all of the flexibility. I'm going to hold this up so y'all can't see me chew while I talk. You have all of the flexibility this week to be able to protect that focus and still kind of be angry. You have the flexibility this week, Gemini. Okay? So for those of you guys that have Geminis in your life, they're going to seem a little scatterbrained this week. If so, simply ask them, hey, is there anything I can help you with? And if they say no, don't be offended. Geminis, If someone offers to help you this week, let them help you. Okay? Let them help you. Unless like it's absolutely something that you completely have to do. And you don't have to do it all by yourself, Geminis. Capiche? Yes? The answer is yes, Geminis. I'm watching you. It'll be okay, Geminis. Even though it's an angry week for you, you have the focus and you have the flexibility to get the things done. Just make sure that you're keeping yourself focused, okay? There's like 90 different stones I could give you. I'm trying to figure out what is going to be the best one for you, Geminis. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say clear quartz, okay? The clearer, the better. Because it's going to help you see things clearly. But here's the other reason I'm going to say clear quartz. Because your focus is going to be shifting all these different places this week, Geminis, there's going to be different stones that you're like, ooh, I want this one. Ooh, I want this one. Ooh, I want this one. If you need to carry 90 stones in your pocket this week, Gemini, do it. If you switch stones every hour on the hour, do it. But I want you to always have a clear quartz with you, okay? It'll enhance your focus. It'll enhance any other stone that you want to carry with you. So this one right here, clear quartz. Got it? Got it? Well, the Cancers were like, here's my card. You weren't very, very pushy about it, though. That's okay. Oh, now you're being pushy. I spoke too soon. Never tell a Cancer what they aren't going to do, right? Where's all my little Cancers at? There's my little crabby Cancers. That's a lot, Cancers. That's a lot. You had an abundant week last week. Are we ready? Okay. Lots of red. Okay. Y'all have the Red Shepherd, which is just reward, evaluation, and respite. We're going to talk about all three of these. Mainly the evaluation, because you also have embracing, and I want you to notice the reds here, okay? Then you also have trust. Now, Cancers. We're going to talk about evaluation. I know that y'all are just like everybody else, and this new moon was hard on you too. Chances are there is something else that got removed from your life, and you maybe weren't ready for it to get removed, but it's gone. It's gone. I know how you Cancers are, okay? When you lose something that you really, really wanted, you pull into that shell, you fling the pinchers out, and you're a dick. You know you do it, Cancers. You know you do it. So, just saying what I'm saying. You know you do it. Now the initial loss is over and the pincers are back in and you're kind of starting to come out of your shell a little bit and you're feeling the ouch, you're feeling the hurt, you're feeling all of that shit in there. Cancer is one of those signs that they act immediately on emotion. They usually are either super happy or super angry. Like those are the two emotions that Cancers go to the most, you know, like the left and right pincer, the happiness or angry. Because like that's the emotion immediately. Okay. Then they process, especially if it's anger. So if a Cancer gets hurt, if they lose something like emotion, like a bad emotion, they immediately go to anger. I've been married to two of y'all. I know how this works. It's immediate anger. And then it's processing the emotion. This is a week of processing the emotion. Okay. You are going to have to embrace those emotions this week, Cancers. If you don't, they're just going to stay there. They've already gotten inside your shell and they're back there and they're going to fester. So if you don't start to take care of them, to clean out that shell, to kind of scrape it out, acknowledge things, acknowledge your part in it, acknowledge that things that weren't your fault. Because here's the thing, in any situation, we have a role in it. We had a choice, we had a role in it. And in every situation, there are things beyond our control. Okay? Here's the thing I want you to remember, Cancers. You can only control you. You can only control your emotions. You cannot control someone else's actions or emotions or the world. You can't. I know. Every single one of you I know tries, but I want you to remember that. Okay? If someone else around you or a situation has gotten out of control or whatever, you can't control another person. You can only control you and how you react to that person, that situation, etc. Okay, Cancers? You need to take a look at these emotions and you need to deal with them. You need to acknowledge them. You need to embrace them. You need to feel them, because if you don't, they're going to fester. Okay? The Trust card is an interesting card. Be around people you trust this week, Cancers. Especially this weekend. Now, when I say be around people you trust, I want you to be honest with yourself. Do you actually trust this person? We all have people in our lives that have shown us repeatedly, not just Cancers, but I'm specifically talking to Cancers. Thank you, Miss Amy. Okay, that's cool as fuck. Aww. It went backwards. I think it should have gone the other way. Amy, that was so sweet. That was really cool. Oh my God. I mean, it kind of scared me a little bit too. I was like, damn, okay. Thank you, Amy, honey. I love your face. Hopefully when I come up to Colorado in April, I'll get to see you and hug your neck finally. Just saying what I'm saying. So, Cancers. Everybody, but mainly Cancers. We all have people in our lives that we trust. And we use that term loosely because we're still careful about what we say and do around them. But we still tell them shit that they don't need to know. We just go blah, 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 blah. Maybe we trusted them at one time and then they eroded that trust, but we still, for some reason, tell them shit that they don't need to know. They don't need to be privy to. So Cancers, this week, and if y'all have Cancers in your life, help them, okay? This week, especially this weekend, Cancers, don't be around those people that you either have to walk on eggshells with or you have to be careful what you say or what you do. If they have shown you that they cannot be 100% trusted, Cancers, they don't need to be around you. They don't need to be around your energy, and they don't need to be around you because you have some shit that you're processing and they will take advantage of it. Trust your gut, Cancers, okay? Trust your gut. Don't let those people in that have shown you that they will use things against you. Okay? Don't make me come over there. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. All right. Stones for Cancers. I'm actually going to say lapis. Thank you, Amy. I'm going to say lapis, and here's why. A, that blue is going to appeal to the water sign in you. But B, that is a stone of royalty. It's a stone of you holding yourself in a much higher esteem than you normally do. Because if there is one sign that is so hard on themselves, outwardly and inwardly, it's a fucking Cancer. So, lapis. Okay? All right. My little Leos. Where's all my little Leos? There they are. There's my, I almost said Cancers. The Leos were like, I'm not a Cancer. Thank you, Saucy. I love all the lights. All right. Ready? Ready? Of course. Okay. I'm trying to remember which other card had this at the very beginning. Y'all start off with Erewhon, the master of the great hunt. So this is authority and the hunt and natural balance. Then you have enlightenment, and then you have protection. And I want you to notice that these two cards are pretty close to the same colors, right? But you have this one in the middle. Notice that? Yeah? Okay. Leos. If you guys have ever heard me read, Leo is one sign I know a lot about. I have birthed 2 of you, and I've raised 3 of you. I tend to draw Leos to me, and I want to mom every single one of you. Okay? So if you're a Leo and you come into my life, thank you for all the gifts, guys. If you're a Leo and you come into my life, know that I am going to mom you. I'm probably going to try to feed you. Not mom you in a bad way. Usually it's just I'm going to feed you. Just let it happen. Gifting is my love language, so just let it happen. But I always feel really protective over every Leo I meet, probably because I raised 3 of you guys. So I'm real protective over Leos. So when I see the protection aspect there, that's a good thing to me. Because you Leos, you swing really wildly. Like there's no in-between balance calm. So I love that this is the natural balance card. Leo, however your week went last week, whether it was a high or a low week, however it went, this is a week of things kind of swinging back into balance, okay? So whether it was a high or a low, this is a week of it swinging back towards the middle. It is going to be a fucking fantastic week for you, Leos, and here's why. Because your second card is the Enlightenment card. That means that as you are swinging back into this natural balance, you're gaining an immense amount of knowledge. This may be little bitty epiphanies. It may be a huge epiphany. It may be somebody bringing you information that you didn't know. Or it may be you learning something you didn't know from a book or whatever. But the thing I love the most is that the protection card is right here on top. This is a week, Leos, that if there was something you were wanting to learn, even if it's something hardcore about your past or something around a situation or whatever, this is the week to do it. You're protected this week, Leos. Okay? You are going to gain an immense amount of knowledge this week, Leos. Now, seeing these things and seeing the protection card here, some of this knowledge may go against other things that you've believed. They may go against other things that you've learned, whatever it is. There may be some things that are really, really hard for you to come to terms with this week. And there may be some things that put you on cloud 9. There may be all of those things. But just know this protection card here is on the top. Okay? Overall, you're protected this week, Leos. So if you have some trauma you want to dig into, this is the week for it. If you have some new things you want to learn, this is the week for it. If there is something that you're trying to accomplish, this is the week for it. This is the week to start, Leos, okay? It's going to be a fantastic week for you, okay? Not a bad week, fantastic week. There may be a lot of learning and a lot of uncovered trauma and things like that. So next week may be a shadow work week. I don't know. But just saying, Leos, okay? It's going to be a decently chill week. It's also going to be a week, like with this here, this Enlightenment card, it's also going to be a week where, and this is also for those of you guys that have Leos in your life, it's also going to be a week where you feel like you know all the things. So just take that with a grain of salt, Leos, okay? Just take that with, just, you know, just saying what I'm saying. Don't push it too hard on all of us, Leos, all right? Because when y'all know something and you are right, you are right. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. If you think you're right, you're right. Like, we just y'all know I'm right. If y'all have a Leo in your life, you know I'm right. If you have a Leo child, you know I'm right. Anyway, also this here, for those of you guys that have Leos in your lives, make sure you're watching out for them this week, okay? Maybe you are their protection. Watch out for your Leos this week, okay? Love on them. Be easy on them. Even when they're being know-it-alls. Maybe protection is you not smacking them. I don't know. Just saying what I'm saying. Leos, stone. I'm going to say amethyst, actually. I'm going to say amethyst because amethyst is going to help you during the day and at night. So if you have some, you know, not really cool traumatic epiphanies that you learned this week, or you uncover some things or whatever, Leos, put the amethyst beside your bed. It'll help. Okay? I promise. Alrighty. That's my Virgos. Y'all are a little froggy, Virgos. I was trying to shuffle. You had to like dance the card up on my thumb. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I've seen a few of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm going to schedule a couple of I almost said subscriber lives this week. And some photo dumps. Just saying what I'm saying. You know, Earth signs, I'm sorry. Like, I just realized, like, the Tauruses have that kind of week. Capricorns are going to have that one kind of week. Virgos, this is a week of transition for you. You literally start off with Charon the Ferryman, which is necessity and focus and transition. And I want you to look at the colors, okay? Then you have the standstill. And then you have purification. So, Virgos, expect other things to be removed from your life this week. That purification card, especially after this new moon, expect there to be other things that are purified out of your life. I know I'm a Virgo rising too, and I'm like, God damn it. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I'm going to be whiny for a minute. Like, I'm going to be whiny for a minute. Every Virgo in here is like, I don't want to do it anymore. Virgos, it's a week of transition. It's a week of shifting your focus. It's a week of purification. And a lot like the Capricorns, you're going to have some stillness this week. You're going to have some stillness. Because if you don't, you're going to get overwhelmed with this transition. Whatever is going on this week, Virgos, that is causing you to shift and move and purify some shit out of your life, it's a good thing. Okay, it's a good thing. Purification is always a good thing. Even if in the moment you're like, no, I don't want to let go of this. It's always a good thing, okay? But here's the thing, Virgos. This is, towards the end of the week, gonna be a week where you kind of sit there and you're like, okay, look, like, I don't know what else you can remove from my life, but like, If you have Virgo placements, that is going to tell you what's going to be purified and what's going to be in transition. Say you have a Venus in Virgo, you're probably going to have relationship issues this week if you're taken, if you are attached. If not, you're going to have issues with your love life in general or with what you're looking for, whatever, okay? If you have, let's say your moon is in Virgo, that's your emotions, there's going to be a lot of purging of emotions this week. You see what I'm saying? That goes for any of these signs. Virgos, Virgos, it's a good week to clean out your closet. It's a good week to clean out your house. It's a good week to clean out your garage. It's a good week to clean out your office. It's a good week. It's a good week to just clean out shit. It's a good week to clean out shit. This is a very powerful transition card. This is literally the ferryman that takes the souls across the river Styx. This is a very powerful transition card. Give yourself a lot of space this week, Virgos. If you have a Virgo in your life, give them a lot of space this week. If you have a Virgo in your life, don't be surprised if they're like, I let this person go out of my life. I quit my job. I'm letting you go out of my life. Don't be surprised if Virgos just around you start cutting things out of their life, okay? They're feeling the need to purify their space. And unfortunately, when an earth sign is in a purification mode, it is a scorched earth policy. There are no bridges left standing. There are no buildings to return to. There's no return. It is complete Chernobyl. There's nothing to go back to. This is with any earth sign. Virgos are in it this week. Okay? Virgos. Stones for Virgos. You need something to help you stay grounded this week. And I was at first going to say something wood or petrified wood, but I think I'm actually going to say obsidian. Any type of obsidian. Whether it is Apache Tears, whether it's rainbow, whether it's silver sheen, I don't care. Whatever you are drawn to, Virgos, that is the type of obsidian that you need. Okay? Virgos, man, the Aries are ready, man. They probably have the lighter if you need it. Just saying. All right, Libras. Save us, Libras, save us. Because the earth signs are all in like a scorched earth policy this week. I mean, so far the water signs are all in their emotions. The fire signs are all in the fiery shit. The air signs are pretty on it though. All right. Here we go, my sweet little Libras. Thank fucking God. Thank all the gods. All right. Thank you for saving us, Libras. You ready? Libras? It's going to be a fucking fantastical week for you. Fantastical week for you. You start off with the matriarch, which is rejection, but it's also opportunities and consequences. And then, I shit you not, you guys have the thriving card. I don't get to see this card a lot in this deck. So when it comes out, it makes me really fucking happy. Then you have simplicity. And notice everything. It's all different. There's not any color theme through it or anything like that. So I'll tell you what. I know, isn't that the most beautiful fucking card? Check that out. I think this is one of my favorite cards. So, Virgos, not Virgos, excuse me. The Virgos were like, look, bitch, you already wrecked our week. Shut up. Libras. Libras. Okay, that's a motorcycle. I was like, that better not be a storm siren. Ain't nobody got time for that tonight. I digress. Libras. It's going to be a fucking fantastic week. It's a fantastic fucking week. Expect a lot of opportunities to come your way. Expect a lot of creative endeavors to work out perfectly this week. Expect every single thing in your life to be on the up and up. All of the good. If you're looking for a job, put out all those fucking resumes because opportunities. Now, here is the thing. There are some consequences and there are some rejections. Rejection is protection, Libras. Don't fucking forget that. Don't fucking forget that. But this is the other thing, and I want you to remember this. Because this simplicity right here, even though you're thriving, even though it's a good week, don't try to overdo it. Don't try to push too hard. Let all the thriving, let all the opportunities come to you, okay? Just be very simplistic in what you do this week. You know, it is what it is. Just let it be. But it's a fucking fantastic week for you, Libras. Y'all are full of happiness. Y'all are full of optimism. Y'all are full of You're full of it. Y'all are just on it. Y'all are just on it. Like I'm the good thing is, like, my moon's in Libra, so I'm like, yeah, because if I had like a triple Earth in the top, oh God, I'd be fucked this week. But everybody that has a Libra placement, that is an area you're gonna be thriving in this week. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Okay, Libras, you probably ought to kind of be the caretakers this week just a little bit. Check on all your friends, spread some of this happiness to them, help point out ways where, like, well, maybe if you just let go of this, or maybe if you just didn't call this person, or help people simplify this week, Libras, okay? Because when you guys are in a thriving position by giving back to other people and helping other people, like, that's always going to be a good thing, Libras. Always. It's not a bad thing for any of you, but I'm just saying, Libras, just share your good this week with all of us, Libras, okay? It's going to be a fantastic fucking week, Libras. Get it. Get it. Okay? Stones for Libras. I'm going to say jade. I'm going to say jade. I mean, there's, malachite, pyrite, tiger's eye, all that stuff, but I'm going to say jade. Okay? Jade is a stone of happiness. It's a stone of happiness. So this is a good week, Libras, for you to channel some of that energy into your jade and use it later when you have a shit week. Okay? Yeah? That is my Scorpios. You ready, Scorpios? Maybe. I don't know. Shit. For a second, I was like, maybe the Scorpios aren't ready. Maybe they were like, I don't know. The other water signs are having some shit. I don't know. Scorpios were like right on it. They're like, here's both my cards. Let's just get it over with. That's why I love me some Scorpios. They're like, let's just get it the fuck over with. Well, unlike the other water signs, Scorpios, it's a pretty good week for you. It's going to be a quiet week for you, Scorpios. You guys start off with the Morrigan, which is anticipation, it's introspection, and it's opposition. Now, the introspection is what we're going to focus on because you also have fulfillment and then you have wisdom. I like the orange in there. There's a lot of green. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of analytical things. There's a lot of plants and a lot of growth. Notice that? So Scorpios, this is going to be a really good week. It's going to be a really calm week. It's also going to be a quiet week, okay? For those of you guys that have Scorpios in your life, they are going to be really, really thinky this week. Let them be thinky. Let them be thinky. It's okay, okay? They're working through some shit. Let them be thinky. Thank you for that, love. It's a lot of growth, but in a good way, okay? Like plants grow. Not like shadow work, let's deal with some stupid shit. It's in a good way, Scorpios, okay? So when I say growth, don't be like, bitch, don't tell me growth, okay? It's in a good way. It's in a good way. Scorpios, this is going to be one of those kind of calm weeks. I'm going to highly advise you to just kind of spend some time with yourself. Just spend some time with yourself, Scorpios. It's a great week for you to process some emotions. It's a great week for you to clean out closets. It's just a good week. It's a good week to get shit straight, okay? Because all of these plants, every single one of these cards is full of plants. It's full of greenery. It's full of growth. It's full of nourishment. So, and then you have fulfillment and wisdom. Come on, Scorpios. You better harness this power this week. It's a nice, calm, happy, powerful vibe for you this week, Scorpios, okay? Now, I will say this, too. This is going to rub off on people that are around you a lot. So kids, significant other, coworkers, family, people you're really, really close to, it's going to rub off on them a little bit too. So if you have a kid that's, an earth sign or a significant other that's, another water sign, just you being in this fantastic vibe this week. Like Scorpio is a whole vibe this week. I'm just letting y'all know. Scorpio is the vibe to strive for this week. It's gonna rub off on other people. Okay? So if you have friends that are really down this week, spend some time with them. You don't have to talk. In fact, I would advise just being there to listen. But you are a whole vibe this week, Scorpios. Okay? Own that shit. Be your vibe. Be your own vibe. That's for all of you, but specifically Scorpios. Be your own vibe this week, Scorpios. I'm actually going to say lapis for you guys too. Own that vibe. Own that king, queen energy, Scorpios. Own that fucking vibe. And if you can find a peeps, it's not Easter yet. You can't have peeps yet, bitch. If you can find a piece of lapis with a lot of pyrite in it, even better. Okay? Lapis, 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 lapis. If you can't find lapis or you don't have lapis, I'm just going to say clear quartz. Okay? Because I know lapis is really expensive right now, and a lot of stores, like, I'm out of it. I mean, I have a few pieces, but it's unrealistically expensive right now. So if you can't find lapis, clear quartz. Okay? Thank you so much, Christine, for posting all the stones and stuff. Normally, Tiffany helps with that. Tiff hasn't been feeling very good, so if you guys can send her some healing vibes. Aw. Thanks, Renee. I looked up just in time to see that. In fact, you know what? Just everybody needs healing vibes. So just kind of send it out to everybody. Like, I'm just saying, okay? But yeah, Tiff hasn't felt good. Christine's doing a lot better from her surgery. Sass and I are finally over being sick, but I know Tosh wasn't feeling good. Like, I know everybody and their dog is sick right now, so yeah. Send it out to everybody, okay? Just everybody send the healing vibes to everybody, all right? Okay, sorry. Sagittarius. Are we ready? Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. So, one of the things I love about Sagittarius is that when they are done with something, every Sagittarius I've ever known, like they're like, I'm done. And then they're like, well, maybe not. No, I'm done. Maybe not. I'm done. Maybe. They have to hit a level of like 3 to 6 times of like, I'm going back in, I'm going back in, I'm going back in. They have to like do that repeatedly. But once they hit this like threshold, like it's really funny. It's like once they pull out the white flag and they surrender to themselves, like that's it. And when a Sagittarius actually lets go of something, they let go pretty hard. Like for a fire sign, they're really ruled a lot by their emotions. So I said that because it is a week of letting go, Sagittarius. You start off with Morgan Le Fay, which is growth and atonement and deceit. This is the growth we're talking about here. Because the next card you have is the forgiveness card. And I want you to notice the sun is going down in this card and the moon is coming up in this card. And then you have the going forward card, and notice that the sun is coming up in this card. There's a pathway there. Every single one of these cards is about walking away from something, about forgiving yourself, about forgiving a situation or somebody else or whatever. Now, here's the thing, Sagittarius. I'm going to say that this forgiveness is you, okay? Coming from a Capricorn that can hold a grudge like nobody's fucking business. Not everybody deserves forgiveness. And you don't have to forgive everybody in this moment right now, okay? Sometimes you have to forgive yourself first and then move forward later on, okay? You don't have to do all of the forgiveness this week. But right here, this forgiveness card, this is you this week. This growth card over here, that's what this is. Because Sagittariuses are also pretty fiery, and when they're a little angry, they don't like to let go of shit either. Sagittarius can hold a grudge pretty fucking good too. But here's the thing, Sagittarius. This is a week of you letting go, of you forgiving yourself for some stuff, and you walking forward on your path. This new moon, whether it was good for you or rough for you, Sagittarius, it showed you some areas of your life, maybe some people, some situations, job, whatever it is. It showed you some areas of your life that they're not for you anymore, or you're not for them anymore. It's okay to let go and walk away, Sagittarius, and this is the week for it. This is absolutely the week for it. Okay? I love seeing this at the end because the growth and the forgiveness, and then you have this going forward card. It's a good week to move forward, Sagittarius. Leaps and bounds with this growth, okay? Don't get discouraged this week, but I don't think you will. Not with this card here. Not with this card here. One of the things that I love me some Sagittariuses, and one of the things I love the most about you guys is y'all are really fucking optimistic. Y'all are really, really optimistic. I'm not saying that you can't jump to worst case scenario in a heartbeat, but y'all are really, really optimistic. You can always find the good side of just about any situation, and that makes me happy. Okay? I want to make you happy. It's going to be a good week, Sagittarius, but know that you do have to kind of let go of some things for you and forgive some things for you. But it's an amazing leap forward, Sagittarius, okay? All right? So, I'm actually going to say black tourmaline is going to be a good stone for you because it's going to help to suck in some of that negativity. If you don't have black tourmaline, then smoky quartz is going to be the next one. I have almost yawned twice, but I haven't actually yawned. I just realized that. I yawned like crazy earlier. Anyway, black tourmaline or smoky quartz, either one. Okay? You need something that's going to help to suck in that negativity, whether it's from you or from whatever or whoever you're letting go of, so that way you can move forward. Just remember to cleanse those two stones, put them by some selenite, let them cleanse all the negativity out at night or whatever, okay? But I will say this, it's been a while since I did some astrology thingies, aside from, the zodiac reads. So Thursday, I'll be doing some astrology reads. I know. It's been a hot minute, and I realized it has been a long time. So let's do some lucky house reads for Thursday night. And if y'all need a stone kit, I'll be doing them on Saturday. I'll be doing custom stone kits for spring on Saturday. Just come hang out this week. I don't care if you're having a shit week, or if you're having a great week, or you're just bored, or whatever. I'll be on at least once a day this week, just like always. But a couple of days I'll be on twice. If you're a subscriber, several days I'll be on twice for you guys. I don't ever want you guys to feel like you don't have anybody. Okay? I don't ever want you to feel like you don't have anybody. You have me. You have everybody in here. There's always a core group of people in all of my lives that are so fantastic and supportive, and just come hang out. Just come hang out. You don't even have to say a word. Just come hang out. Okay? I got you. We got you. You got this. All right? I promise. I promise. Okay? I love you. I'm super fucking proud of you. I'm super proud of you for making it through that fucking Aquarius new moon. I love you. Okay? I will see you guys tomorrow. I had to think for a minute. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time I'll be on, but I'll be on tomorrow during the day. Tomorrow night, I'm going out with some girls. We're going to get all dressed up and go be silly. So, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.